Red Sox.
For St. Louis, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's Jed Jerko now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Benintendi.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Applies the tag, and he is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Into the windup and the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Right fielder Mookie Betts.
Lifted in the air to center. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder Matt.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. Here's Randall Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Randall Grichuk.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Fowler. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Shane Gamble. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shane Gamble.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Lays off 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside and low, 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit out towards second. To his right, Holt on to first, and there were two down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Betts. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Pablo.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he is out on the tag.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now in the box, Blake Swihart. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Diaz takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding into the box, Shane Gamble.
Designated hitter, Shane
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. There's one on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in, Colton Wong. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. 1 down. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aledmus Diaz, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Stephen Wright is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pablo Sandoval.
And he takes ball 1. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Santana's got it. The tag, and he is out. On to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Matt Kemp.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rendell Grichuk, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Carson Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Striding in once again. Shane Gamble. We'll see if he can come through. Josh Reddick will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
25, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. Digging in to try it again. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. For 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he's out trying for third base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that misses inside, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Soft liner to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's safe. Settling in now, Brock Holt. And we'll see what he can do here. Zach Duke will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Dustin Pedroia.
On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Oh, and he misses it. In to score, the runner from third. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. Throw won't get him. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Second baseman.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. First offering on its way. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz.
The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Joaquin Benoit enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jed Jerko. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Striding in, Matt Kemp. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled back.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Andrew Benintendi.
Chris Young is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lance Lynn. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Line drive to center field, and Young is aboard. That's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On for second is Young. Chopped foul wide of first. Nobody out. Runner on first. Sinker. 3-2 now.
with the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Mookie Betts. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's the first baseman now. Mitch Moreland. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Sunhwan-Oh. He's set. Now the pitch. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Randall Gritcher. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Wong. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Chris Young. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
At the
Center
plate,
fielder,
Jackie Bradley
Jackie
Jr. He reached on a
Bradley
fielder's choice
Jr.
previously. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A runner on first with 2 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Mookie Betts would be next. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fowler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Josh
Fernando
Reddick.
Abad comes
Your
on from the
attention,
pen. Hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Tommy Pham is going to pinch hit here to lead off. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Second baseman number
now
16.
in the box, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There is Pedroia on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and that's your ball game. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Pablo Sandoval. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win.